All right, showtime. Triple WH22 Big Stones at the 9 Mile Trailhead. We'll check, we got about 5 miles today to our campsite. So we'll check back in along the trail and let you know how we're doing. Triple WH Big Stones 22 out. All right, getting near the end of day one. Sun just went down. Got a beautiful campsite. We'll hopefully get a good night's rest, and we got a long day tomorrow, about 10.5 miles, so we need all the rest we can get. I was going to show you our campsite. Kind of walk down this trail. There's the other 3 idiots.
Big stones.
Big stones. There's 2 tents. That's Dad and Joey, me, and then Troy. See all the poles out over there? That's Troy. Anybody got anything you want to say? Or?
Beautiful place. It's the best campsite I've ever seen.
That's the quickest sunset I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. All right, so we'll check back in the morning. We're going to eat a big breakfast and get back after it. It's Triple WH Big Stones 22. Good night. All right, good morning. Packed up, heading out south into the thoroughfare. Big mileage day, about 10.5 miles a day, but just show you 5E9, which is coming from 9 Mile Trailhead, or that's the way we came. You can get here different ways, but 5E9, great campsite. Just beautiful views of Yellowstone Lake. Good little cook and set area. You got several campsite areas. We camped up that way about 100 yards under some trees. Good flat area. Highly recommend 5E9 to those that are coming down the trail. All right, just 5E1. It's right getting into the thoroughfare. A good campsite. Good cook area. Fire pit. The only problem, there's not a lot of tent area. You know, 100 yards away from the cook area, depending on which way the wind's blowing. That way is just kind of a big bluff and a lot of down trees. So we're tucked in, probably a little closer than should, but that's where most people have been hiking. But the view is really just incredible. We're sitting here watching the sunset as we speak, so good site. I would recommend it, just not for a large group. All right, Wednesday morning, we just left our campsite and we're on the bank of Beaver Dam Creek. Washed some socks and underwear, all that good stuff, and getting ready to take off on about 9 miles today. But just a beautiful little creek stream we're sitting on, and Joey's getting ready to fly fish, but just show everybody a little bit of what we're seeing. Everybody getting their stuff together. And we're going across right there and get on the trail. So we'll check back in down the way a little bit. WH Big Stones 22 out. Well, we made it to the Yellowstone River. Beautiful. We've got to cross this today, which sends us back north. So we're the furthest south that we need to be. But we're trying to figure out where we got to cross to hit the other trail. And we haven't done that yet. More to come.
Crossing the mighty Yellowstone. That's our third night. We made it to camp a couple hours ago, 6B3. Just going to show you guys around. Way out there's the lake. But here's six B3s right on the lake. Walk around here. Show you where the guys are camping tonight. There's Jason's tent. Like there's Roy, Joey again. There's my tent. I'm gonna take you up front here in a minute and show you what view we've got looking out over the water.
Backpacker's pantry. I like Mountain House. Yeah. Backpacker's pantry.
Kelly back with you here. I'm gonna show you our view that we've got tonight. You look over in that direction. That's where we started at this morning. Come all the way around. I don't know, I think it's about 9 miles. Can't really show you everything. Come through. There's our water hanging. Some guys sitting around. We got a campfire going. Anyway, we started on our first day through there. So we're about halfway. I think we're in about 24, 25 miles. W3H, Big Stone, out. Okay, it's the end of day 3. We're right on Yellowstone Lake. Tell you what, it's really beautiful here. We did about 9 miles today. Forged the Yellowstone River and forged another little creek. I can't remember the name of it. Joey fished all of them. Caught a little trout the very first day he was fishing, but anyway, I'm going to show you over my shoulder here. I showed you a little bit from up top a while ago, but anyway, this is the view down next to the water.
Sunrise, day 4. Beautiful campsite.
Day 4, still at the campsite. Getting ready to hit the trail. Boys just having a little breakfast, sitting around talking about the. Show you this. That's what you call a pack explosion. And that's what we come for right here.
All right, it's Thursday morning. Fixing to head out of camp, but give everybody just a quick rundown of our site for last night. This is 6E3. Beautiful view of the west side of Yellowstone Lake. Looking out over the lake, can see the meadows on that east side. Just give you a quick rundown of the site. I highly recommend it. Pretty good spots for pitching a tent, and then just a good wide open area. You see up in there, that's cook area. A couple bear poles there, but they've got a bear locker as well. We stored everything in the locker last night. Just a lot more convenient. You got all your tent sites back in here. Pretty good areas to lay a tent down. Be crowded for 12 people. We had 4 in here last night, but you could pitch a tent up there closer to the lake as well, and then pit toilets right up that trail, about 30 yards. And just look out over lake here real quick. Got fire area, cook area. Really good access to water down that trail to filter right out of the lake. Then you can look at the view. It's pretty awesome view. So again, highly recommend 6E3. We'll see you down the trail. Amazing the different scenery you get. You know, now we're just out in a big meadow. We've been through woods, we've been through burnt woods. Hey Troy, I'll help you put it in there.
Look how far ahead. That's where we're going, that orange marker.
Yeah, Sheridan. Oh yeah, Sheridan's in the background, and there's an orange marker right straight ahead on the trail. That's where we're going, back into the woods again. So just all kinds of different scenery out here. I haven't seen any of it that's ugly, except the first 3 or 4 miles. We was in the 1988 burnt trees down everywhere, but just something you can't tell in a video or a picture how pretty it is. All right, checking in down the trail. We're on the Trail Creek Trail. Showing us about 4.3 miles to camp, but just stopped here at this, what's the name of this creek?
Chipmunk Creek, I believe.
Chipmunk Creek. We've crossed beavers, chipmunks, and we're looking for Squirrel Creek, if anybody's seen it. But we'll check back in down the trail. Just a beautiful view behind me here. It's triple WH, Big Stones 22, out. Storm coming in here on us. Getting ready to pour the rain. I'm gonna take some cover. Check back in a minute. About 2 miles from camp though, so hopefully not so bad. All right, made it to camp Thursday. We're at 7G1 tonight. So it's coming from Yellowstone Lake towards Heart Lake. About middle of ways or something like that, but pretty decent site. I mean, it's in these woods, and you got the big meadow surrounding you. The only complaint I would have is there's no good markings or trail to get you through all this and creek crossings, so we kind of bushwhacked our way through. Never could find a trail, but other than that, pretty different site than what we've been staying. You know, we've been on some big bluffs overlooking meadows, and then we've been on the water a lot, but this one's kind of down in the meadow. Big cook area, bear poles, and lots of good looking flat camping. Back in there some more. There's Troy gathering some wood. But all in all, pretty good site. But like I said, the bushwhacking to get back in here was a little disappointing. Alright, it's Friday morning. We're packed up from camp. Fixing to head to Heart Lake. Pretty rough day and night after we got to camp last night. Big thunderstorm, lightning, wind, actually hailed a little bit, rolled in on us, and so a lot of our stuff's a little damp this morning. Probably about 42 degrees, but everybody's holding up good. So we'll check back in on down the trail a little bit. It's WH Big Stones 22 out. Friday. Looking at Outlet Lake now. We're about, I don't know, 2.5 miles in or so, heading down that way. Getting close to the CDT to take us on into Heart Lake, but it's another one of those different views.
Day 5. Made it to Heart Lake. It's everything that we thought it would be and more.
At camp the last night for the hike out in the morning. Be hiking out Heart Lake Trail. Book says it's about 9 miles, so about I think 600-700, I think is what the book said, elevation gain right past Heart Lake Patrol Cabin. So after that it's supposed to get pretty flat, but our campsite tonight's 8J1. Pretty decent hike off the trail, the main trail, but really nice site. Bear pole right overlooking the lake. Pretty spacious, I guess. Some sites up in there at that trail that some folks have been pitching tents in, it looks like. Nice little fire pit area. We've got our clothes and sleeping bags and stuff laid out. We were in a heck of a storm last night. Pit toilet down this trail, and then right over the hill on that trail there's a couple more sites. Looks like some horses have been using it. So and then you got this big area, which is where we're going to pitch tents tonight. So another beautiful site right here on Heart Lake. All right, it's Saturday morning, last pull out of here. About the book says 8.5. We're figured about 15. Just kidding. Should be about 9.5 miles. Little elevation gain when we start out, and then be flat coming on home. So it's about 27 degrees this morning. Really cold, but we're packing up and gonna hit the trail. Troy, he's probably got something to words of wisdom.
Just have been a great 6 days with 3W.
3W. All right, so we'll catch you down the trail. It's Triple WH Big Stones 2-2 out. Coming out of Heart Lake Trail, trying to get to the top of this son of a gun. Almost there, but it's just different landscape than we've been on. We're just on pure rocks right now, just trying to get up to the top. Check back in later.